We are diving into the inspiration behind Acceldata, its unique solutions, and insights into the evolving world of data management on this episode of Taking Stock.
My co-founders and I had the unique experience of being application engineers before we turned, into data engineers a decade back. And what we found out was that, the tooling on the data engineering world was way behind the application engineering world. Application engineers had a plethora of tools available for them when they were trying to debug production systems, but, data engineers had nothing. And when we married it with, what was going on in the world, which is, it is going to be a multi-cloud, multi-technology world with so much data coming into the enterprises, we figured out that this is a huge opportunity for us to capitalize on.
How is Acceldata positioned to address the challenges in the AI LLM era?
I think where Excel data comes into play for all of this is that, we are ourselves internally being able to take those leaps of imagination that we didn't think were possible, by the way, and displacement of, existing companies which claim to be, the best data management companies is going to happen. So this is a huge opportunity for us. But Accelerator also allows you to monitor the drift in your data, the drift in what assumptions you made before you started putting models in production and the outcomes that you're getting out of that.
As the founder and CEO of Acceldata, what do you consider to be the key factors that differentiate you from your competitors, especially when it comes to data management and observability space?
I think, the biggest thing that we did in 2018 and 2019, coming out of, a very, very strong engineering background, the most important thing that we did was that we synthesized the signals from all the different layers of data that comes in, all the way from usage to production. Traverses through a very, very complex journey from a point of origin all the way to the point of consumption. And it leaves a huge trace and telemetry behind it. And, it takes like hours and days sometimes to figure that out. The first thing that we did was that we integrated all of that and we created a synthesized view so that data engineers are not spending enormous amounts of time to figure out what went wrong. We don't exist if there's not enough data in the systems that actually store data, and the biggest storages are in the clouds today. Whether it's Amazon, Azure, Microsoft, Google, Oracle Cloud, all of these are tremendous partners for us. And obviously the bigger ISVs like Snowflake, like Databricks, we at this point in time we have about 100 plus integrations, and we just continue to add more and more as data goes from one system to the other.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Trinity, for having me.